Hi, my name is Kmastro, and I'm going to discuss why Reader's Theater should be incorporated in junior high school curriculum for special education. So first off, what is Reader's Theater? Reader's Theater performance is a dramatic reading. Readers are usually seated, reading from a script that is placed in their hands or on a music stand. Okay? The minimal use of costumes or props are needed, such as hats, maybe crown, a simple backdrop, but certainly that's all. Students are spared the stress of having to memorize lines and can instead focus on developing a strong dramatic reading of the script. Why should Reader's Theater be incorporated in special education classrooms? First off, Reader's Theater can be very useful to help meet individual needs. Okay? It is used for children with lower reading levels, and I teach 6th grade class, a 7th grade, and 8th grade self-contained special education classes. And I have a chart here of each of my classes, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, reading levels. So in my 6th grade, I have students ranging from a kindergarten reading level to a 3rd grade. In my 7th grade class, the same thing. I have students ranging from a kindergarten, a 3rd grade level, no higher. And in my 8th grade class, I have students, the lowest is on the 3rd grade reading level, all the way to a 6th grade reading level, which 6th grade is not so bad. However, they're graduating this year, and their reading levels are in the beginning of junior high school. So it's still pretty low, not as low as the 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, which are still essentially elementary school levels. Reader's Theater will help special education students with their reading skills, building oral language and fluency, which most of these children need. Okay? Reader's Theater should be incorporated at least once a week, maybe twice. By incorporating Reader's Theater into their ELA classes, these students will learn academically and have an enjoyable, fun time. We need to remember that absolutely not, Reader's Theater is not a fully staged production with sets, with costumes, dramatic action performed by actors who memorize lines for a script. It's absolutely not that. How do we implement Reader's Theater into the classroom? First off, we have language arts. We can use it with our language arts blocks, which are ideal for incorporating Reader's Theater. With the emphasis on reading aloud with expression, students will learn how to verbalize and express themselves. Many of the follow-up activities that accompany each script address key skills for the reading language arts curriculum. I have 2 books here. One is the student Reader's Theater script. This one happens to be 4th grade. It's called The Tortoise and the Hare. Most of us know, heard that story. And in their booklet, they have their script with illustrations, right? And each person speaking is a different color. Okay. And it goes on through the whole book. And at the end, they have a glossary and the vocabulary used in the script. Key vocabulary words. Okay. This is a teacher's edition of The Tortoise and the Hare, 4th grade edition. And it simply tells the teacher a summary of the story and the objectives, why we want to use it. So the first objective is for fluency, okay? And students will build fluency through echo reading, choral reading, and repeated reading. And they'll read with appropriate pacing. The next objective is comprehension. Students will analyze character story elements. They can compare and contrast. They will evaluate author's purpose and point of view, and most importantly, make connections, inferences, judgments, and predictions, which is key for the ELA state exam. They also will learn about a genre, right? Each story is a different genre. This one is identify and analyze features of a fable. They also have vocabulary and word study, so students will learn how to match synonyms, phrases, sort words by concepts, and build vocabulary, most importantly. And character education. Students will learn about responsibility and respect. Okay? It also names all the characters in the story. And there are 5 lessons in each teacher's guide. So if you're doing it once a week, that's a month's lesson at least, a month's lesson in a week. So the first lesson, it suggests that you want to build background. You want to introduce the genre of fable, teach that to them first, introduce the vocabulary in the story. You want to model fluent reading. Okay. Day 2, same thing. I'll tell you, you want to build vocabulary. You want to model building fluency. For example, echo reading. What is echo reading? Right? Build comprehension. It also has a characters chart in here, and it lists all the characters in the story and tips for voice and expression. So, for instance, the deer, you want to teach the students that they need to read helpfully, encouraging, right? That type of voice, that type of expression. For whoever's the tortoise, would want to read slow speaking, shy, humble, right? A thankful pace. If you are a hare, you want to read boastful, which is a good character trait word for them to learn, right? Confident, proud, lazy, right? And it goes on and on. Day 3, you were staging performance suggestions, placement and movement, right? Repeated reading, how to rehearse the script, and it goes on and on. Another way you want to incorporate in the classroom is with content area instruction. So content area instruction can come alive when you use Reader's Theater script to help explore social studies, science, and math concepts. For example, there are Earth's 7 continents. That's a science Reader's Theater script that you may want to use when you're teaching science. The Statue of Liberty script they have as well for social studies, and so on. And of course, they have one for each grade level. Also, integrated thematic teaching. Integrated thematic teaching can continue throughout the day when you use Reader's Theater scripts to help you maintain your thematic focus across all areas of the curriculum, from language arts, instruction, content area lessons to, like I just said, social studies, science, and math. Okay, and that's it, Dan.